Warm greetings everyone, I hope you are well. My name is Nick, on the ZX Spectrum, 48K, listen to a tune. What could it be? I don't know, it's something, it's a tune, isn't it? This one is Casanova, published by Iber Software in 1989. I believe they're based in Spain, but this game is based in Italy, following that character, Casanova. He wasn't really a character, he existed in real life. I think better redefine the keys. His real name was Giacomo Casanova, who lived between 1725 and 1798, which I'm sure you knew this already. He was an Italian adventurer, a notorious womanizer who had countless love affairs. Did I just die straight away there? Right, okay, so let's get an idea of this. Dodgy gameplay, nincompoop chat, and see who got on your first or second go. He was an alchemist, he was a spy, he was an author. He wasn't a chiropodist, so there we go. So as far as I'm aware, I think we need to collect these cherries. I think they're cherries, they might be bras, I don't know. But he was a womanizer, had lots of affairs, went on adventures. He's like a James Bond with more elaborate hair. Do-do-ba-do-boo-ba-do-boo. This game, whoa, look at that guy there. Also come out on the Amstrad CPC and the MSX. Right, so it's garish colours, I expect from the ZX Spectrum. On the bottom left is how many things we got left to fire. I can't go any further there. Oh, what killed me there on the veranda? Looks like the enemies generate at random. A bit of colour clash. So it looks like they can suddenly generate any times, which is a problem with flip screen. If they generate right on the corner of the screen, then you've got no chance to react. 1989. It's a bit messy at the moment. It looks okay. It doesn't look disastrous of a game. If you had this game back in the day, then let me know. Dodgy gameplay, nincompoop chat, and stress busting as always. Now, if you yourself are a notorious lover, going up and down ropes trying to escape, angry husbands, then comment in the comment section below. They're all trying to kill Casanova. Not to get confused, of course, with Casio keyboard, which is a range of keyboards from Casio with digital synth sounds. I don't think any women had an affair with them, but it's a different time now. I suppose it could happen. If you are a woman that's married a Casio keyboard synthesizer, then comment in the comment section below. And I think that flashing thing gets all my stuff back. So at the moment then, we've got colour clash, we've got dodgy collision detection, we've got, going up these ropes is a little bit tricky. If someone follows you like this, I think you've got no chance. And getting off the rope's pretty tricky too. The screen goes red a little bit. It folds in on itself when you die. I don't know if that's supposed to be blood. And your lives, you recognise there, just above on the left-hand side, 3 of them in blue, 1 yellow, means you've got 1 life left. So when you get down to it, it's an object collecting game. So a game where you need to collect objects. Now the phrase Casanova in slang is basically slang for a love Lothario. So there you go. Casanova. What's that song by, not Luther Blissett, Luther Vandross? He sang some Casanova, didn't he? I might got that wrong. Anyway, let's see how far we can get into this one. Now, if you want to see other ZX Spectrum games we've reviewed, there's a link to those in the description below, link to that playlist, or if you click on my username, it takes you to the channel page. What was that song? I don't want to be your Casanova. No. Casserole? No. Bossa Nova. Diddle-it, Casanova. I don't know, that's an Elvis song, getting a bit mixed up. I don't really like this game that much. There's witches and toothless crones trying to get you, thugs, angry husbands, but I'm not seeing too many screens about the place. It says up, down, left and right, and fire. When you press fire button without pressing up, he just has a normal button like that. If you press up and the fire button, he will do a jump. Right, that egg, it's going to be extra lives. Try and avoid getting shot by stuff, but some of the things shooting at you rebound off the ceiling. I think that's what happened there. Or did I jump on stuff? And you're doomed. So it looks like success is a little bit random at best. But remember, this was 1989. I would have been about, what would I have been about? 14 coming up to 15. But I didn't know this one. Iber Software in Spain. So a lot of games were made in the UK. Some were made in Spain, and not too many in the US. Eastern Bloc's got a couple of lively homebrew scene. Zosia of Russia, I'm not sure after the Ukraine-Russia war they're still in business. Fine. Mighty fine. We only review should be about 10 minutes long. Massive thank you if you're one of those people that subscribed so far. Jugar means play. It's all in Spanish. Yes. Not too many games featuring Casanova. They've kept this one nice and clean. It could have been a lot ruder, but it isn't. Italian adventurer. Well, I suppose like Marco Polo, but without the love interests. Yeah, there's not too much more I can say about this game. It's okay. I mean, it cost a great deal back in the day. An alchemist, what's that? That's someone that mixes chemicals together, mucks about there in a laboratory. Alchemies is the art, not solved yet, of turning base metals into gold. Mind you though, it was rumoured, I don't know, it was a clickbait story I almost clicked on, that someone had solved turning base metals into gold. They had to fire stuff around the Hadron Collider in CERN in Switzerland, and they made about 0.0002 grams, which is basically worth nothing. Well done. Right, so those cauldrons, they bubble along and then they just make a rope all of a sudden, which is a little bit strange. If you completed this game, then let me know. Quite often there'll be a few bits I'm not quite getting, some secret exits maybe I'm not using. If you know, then put them in the comment section below. But the game does look good from the screenshots, but it's just a bit... oh, where am I going up here? It's just a bit frustrating. What are we collecting? Cherries or bras or blocks of gold? And see, as soon as someone chases you on that rope, it's pretty much game over. It might be worth trying to play this with a cheat on or something, or poke for infinite energy if that's the case. Look at the ground below, it looks orange, but it isn't. It's just a clever use of the zxspectrum colours there. It's a two-coloured block using yellow and red, so your eyes are telling you it's orange. But there's a lot of textures involved in this, it's not blocky at all. Look at all the structures there. So graphically, it's an absolute marvel. Don't be put off by the zxspectrum colours if you aren't used to it. The game might look a little bit different, the Amstrad CPC and the MSX possibly. Have a look at those. It'll tell me if you've played them, of course, see how far you've got. But I've already, on a first or second go, I've like reached a bit of an impasse here where I know I'm not going to get much further, as I'm sort of proving here, to be honest with you. I'll have one last go, see if we can see any extra screens, but I think I'm pretty much stuck now. I'm not going to get, you know, see a great deal, but let's not preempt it. So we've got this Casanova bloke. He's in yellow. He can go left or right. Shoot a limited amount of guys. We need to collect objects. We don't know quite what they are. If you know, then let me know about that. There's cauldrons about the place, and every so often they'll spring a rope up, and we can use that by getting to different levels. Collect those. Ever spawning enemies, they don't disappear. They're in contact with you, you're dead. You can jump, although that's not very good. And you know, you can get unfairly killed at any point. It's like this. So it's a he's going mad. It's an unfair game, really. You'd only ever play it a little bit. I don't think too many people will go back and play it over and over till they completed the thing. But there we go. It's a sort of thing as maybe someone could, I don't think they'd bother, rework it, try and make it a bit more entertaining, maybe if it had in-game music. But the animation is good, and the graphics is good, a lot of attention to detail in those graphics, nice presentation of the thing, but the game isn't overall that much fun. And if the game wasn't that much fun, kids didn't go back to play it too much, really, unless it was a character everyone can get to grips with. If it was Danger Mouse rather than Casanova, or Ulysses 31, or Dennis the Menace from the Beano, then maybe it had some things, but kids haven't got much of a link to Casanova, because you know, what kid would be into a historical person that lived between 1725 and 1798? Yes, Giacomo Casanova. I did say I was going to have my last go, but maybe I should have one last go here. This is it, right? It's now or never, Trevor. Here we go. Casanova. Oops, dead one. You got 4 lives. Yeah. I'm generally not a fan, apart from Attic Attack. I'm generally not a fan of games which spawn enemies forever, because it just means you need to get a move on and can't hang around. Green Beret was probably the worst of that. Enemies come on forever and ever and ever. Now that's held as a classic by a lot of people, but I found Green Beret a little bit too difficult. Would I rather play this or Green Beret? Well, Green Beret probably, but I'm probably going to get more mileage out of this one. But it's going to be the same mileage every single time. Let's just try it and see as much as we can see. Go outside the map. A staircase, he can't go up, he needs to jump. A staircase where you need to jump up. That's silly, and that's as far as I can get. So I can't jump over there. If you jump into a wall, it will just rebound back the other way, so bear that in mind. So, I don't know, we might have seen the whole map now. Apart from whatever goes up. Quite a few objects to pick up. Good that you can replenish your firing stuff every now and again. But getting off the ropes that go up is a problem in itself. Someone might have put in the comment section some areas that I'm missing, or maybe the way to go through the doors, but I certainly can't see it here. It doesn't hint it in the limited instructions I've got. So, yeah. Casanova. Now, if there are any other Casanova games, let me know, or any other historical characters. I can't remember a Henry VIII game, or an Vlad the Impaler game, or a Thomas Cromwell game, or Henry Court. He invented the reverberatory furnace. Or Jethro Tull's 4-clock rotation system. Where's that game? Kids don't like historic games. They like stuff that's made up. Like Spider-Man, Batman, Milkman, Isle of Man. Anything like that. Made up crazy stuff which involves kung fu and toys and merchandise. Can't think what the merchandise would have been from Casanova. Let's not go there. Up, up and away to this pole that ends nowhere. Yeah, so one item, another item, Iber Soft. There, and now that's bit. See, I got stuck on the side there. Enemies coming the other side. Yeah, I mean that is definitely a flaw. It's a flip screen. You ain't got much room to work with if you're stuck on a veranda. If you are currently stuck on a veranda and can't see in front of you because it's a flip screen, then comment in the comment section below. I mean, you can only fire stuff on the screen. It'll just stop mid-air and disappear on the flip screen. If it has scrolled, actually, I don't think the ZX Spectrum is power enough to have scrolled this level of detail, so I can't ever go at it for that. It just would not be possible. Sometimes you've got games that attempted it. Boulder Dash wasn't attempted it, which was very jarring on the eye. Some did it better than others. I think we'll leave it there. Fine, well, maybe. So, you know, it's a game where looking at it, you think it should be delivering more, but what you got there is quite limited. But, you know, it hasn't got the playability for me. So, okay-ish, looks great, doesn't play particularly well. So, hope you like to have a look at that one. That was Casanova, published by Iber Software in 1989. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro or ZX Spectrum? Put that in the comment section below. You're always welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
Casanova. He was a womanizer, had lots of affairs, went on adventures. He's like a James Bond with more elaborate hair. Doo doo ba doo boo ba doo boo.